This particular program is great, one for making lists, but also because my hands don't work that well, I can type. I need to make a message, making message on a phone, drink, more, start a new word, I'll go there, tea. And that's, I've got this list of things to do, drink more tea, eat more toast, there's a phone number, and that, say I need to send that to myself, I can email myself a message, so send it to, say I'm somewhere and I've got a message, I can, with the beauty of convergence with these, I've got all my emails in there, you know, I can email it to myself. Okay, before there was another app, UIH Gold, that could do, you could just write on with your hand. This one's a bit better. It actually does handwriting recognition. So you write something in there, drink, tea, and if you like it, you can also do what that other one does. You could share via email. I could send that message to someone. Yeah, and you could take, but you can also add a, if you wanted to use the keyboard. And the great thing about the keyboard with the iPad is you don't use any pressure, and that's great for hand movements. One of the great things about the iPad is sometimes you don't have to even use your hands or even a stylus. This great program that we love is Dragon Dictation. There is a program on the I'll do Australia. You have to be connected to the net to make it happen. But Dragon, naturally speaking, is also available on the I'll show you. Start a new one, and what you do is have a look at this. It's quite good. So, once upon a time, there was a fish called Wanda. It's Wanda. It's picked it up. That's not too bad. And then I can, if I want to send a message, I can send that to email, Facebook. Whilst using your voice, you can also search the net using a program here called Dragon Search. So we'll just open that one, Dragon Search, and say if I wanted to find something on the net, let's say Korean restaurants in Strathfield. And what it does, it searches around, and here we go, Korean restaurant in Strathfield. Look, there's one here, gives us a map. There's our map of Strathfield, not very far. And it's just using the search engines. I think it's using Google. Another great function of the iPad is this, it reads out web pages. We've got this program, I'll show you, it's called
On Pace at Your Own Place. Vocational education and training enhances the career opportunities of individuals, increases the workforce development of enterprises, and benefits our community, our state and our nation by helping to develop skills in Australian. Studying by distance gives you the flexibility to fit your learning around your lifestyle. Many people who study without and work full-time, or find it too difficult to get to a class. Others simply prefer to work outside the traditional classroom, where and when it suits them. Our service to you begins with your first inquiry, through your enrollment, then continues on to support you during your learning until the completion of your chosen qualification.
One of the great things about the iPad is it's a lot cheaper now, let's say for assistive devices to help people communicate. Like there's this program here, it's called Prolo Quo to Go. So it's quite expensive, but it's, in the scheme of things, it's not that expensive, because machines like this 5 years ago were several $1,000s. Now you can communicate quite well.
I need a drink. Coffee.
And maybe
apple juice.
Maybe an apple juice instead. And one of these communication devices, like I said, would cost several $1,000s.
Manners. No, thank you. You're welcome.
You've got all these
questions. How are you? What time is it? What's that?